All right, what is going on, YouTube? We are back in the truck. It's time for our weekly review. But before we can finish off our week, we got to do this one last shift. We've only worked 2 days this week, so this is our third day of work. It's Thursday night, it's my Friday. But the rack at the main refinery we service went down, the loading rack, and they had sensors going off, and they didn't really know what was going on, so it was down for 2.5 days, 3.5 days, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna have to knock out a bunch of loads. So today we're kind of racing the clock. Now you guys know I'm in a governed truck, so I'm always law abiding, okay? But I gotta hustle every time I'm out of the truck, when I'm loading, unloading, because I'm gonna have what amounts to a 16-hour shift with the number of loads that I got dispatched. For those of you who know about local driving, if you begin and end your shift every day at the same terminal, they give you extra time 1 day a week to kind of get that last load in. Like if you get hung up in traffic or whatever, you get 1 day where you're allowed to say, hey, you know what, I got hung out, you know, I normally only work 12 hours, but this day I wasn't able to get it done in 12, 14. I needed to push it into my 16-hour day. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just plan ahead to get hung up because we got so many loads, and we're gonna run these loads in 16 hours. And so it's a race. I always race anyway, but now it's like an actual, you know, it's a race against the clock. It's not just the clock in my head either. It's like the logbook clock. Oh, there's one of the drivers already out here. What's up, Abid? Anyway, so yeah, I use the local exemption, so I don't need an ELD, I don't need a logbook. But today, when I pass the 12-hour mark, I've got to start recording a normal, regular logbook. So I'm going to record my start time like I always do, because I do carry a logbook, because I need to do my daily vehicle inspection report anyway. So I do my pre-trip report, get all that taken care of, but then I'm going to run a straight line of on duty until 12 hours, and then wherever I'm at on my 12th hour, then I'm going to start, you know, doing the actual logbook lines. And I'm pretty sure that's all I need to do for DOT to be within California regulations is keep it under 16 for this day, and start doing the logbook at the 12-hour mark. And as long as I'm beginning and ending my day at the same terminal, and staying, all the other days need to stay within 12 hours and 100 miles. So that's normally what I do. And you get, you know, a couple little exemptions here and there if you got to go outside of that 100 miles, or if you have to go over your 12 hours, you just got to treat it like an old school logbook. So that's what we're going to do today. That was a really long intro. But I still want to do the intro music because, I don't know, I like it. It's my friend from high school had a band right after high school, and they're called Briartone, and so that's where this music came from, the intro music. He's an amazing guitarist, and yeah, check it out. All right, we are running westbound into the sun. Yeah, a lot of my friends did music when I was in high school and just after high school. And actually, my brother is he did a little rapping. I never got into doing you know, performing music at all. I enjoy music thoroughly, but my brother is the performer. My graphic designer brother, not my truck driver brother. My graphic designer brother, he's actually a really good rapper. I'll put some of his stuff in one of these videos sometime. Show you guys what I'm talking about. So yeah, we're going towards the commute, which is nice, except we've got to it's hard to pull onto these bridges sometimes, because we got to use up both lanes to pull onto these narrow bridges. And oh, this car, yeah, look at this, guys.
People are still courteous. Look at that. Oh, dude. Hey, you rock. Thank you. See, I believe in humanity, guys. That was amazing. Although he had like tons of room behind him. If he would have just gone past me, I could have easily pulled onto the bridge. But nevertheless, that guy was cool, man. That guy was rad. A lot of times I'll get stuck there. You know, they'll be in a long line of cars. They're not going anywhere anytime fast. You know, anytime soon. They could sit in the middle of the bridge and let me get onto it and tuck in on my side. But people they don't want to let me. They're all bumper to bumper. They don't want to let a truck on. They're afraid I'm going to run into them or whatever. They'll realize I pull onto that bridge I've probably pulled onto it. I mean, I don't even know how many times. Gosh, it's got to be like over 2,000 times I've pulled onto that bridge now. You know, 2 to 3 loads a day, 200 and something days a year. I can't even do the math. You guys are going to have to do the math for me. Too many times pulled onto that bridge for 4 years. But nevertheless, yeah, so we got to get these loads done. So we are running westbound and down. All right, I won't sing. I got a comment on one of my videos where I sang a lot, and he's like, "Hey, dude, stop singing. You're gonna lose subscribers." And I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I still have to sing a little bit because that's just who I am. But it's not like I think I'm awesome at singing. I just enjoy singing. So, suck it, Trebek. Anyway, let's get over here and get this day started, man. Sorry, I'm kind of glancing at the camera as I'm driving, and I'm like, man, that's a good shot. I don't want to stop talking because it's kind of beautiful. You know, people are gonna enjoy this driving footage. But I really didn't plan on saying anything besides, hey, let's get westbound. We're going against the traffic, against the grain, and these bridges are the only spot where we really got to worry about, you know, running into any problems. So I'm already done with one bridge. I got one more up ahead, about a mile ahead, and that was all I was gonna say. So now I'm just trying to fill time because, man, it's a cool shot. I've told you guys before, but that's Mount Diablo straight ahead of us. You can see the outline. It's kind of like looks like two humps. Oh gosh, you guys got to stop me. You guys, this is taking it too far. My lovely lady lumps. Okay, that's it. I just lost like 10 subscribers right there. Like, once you start singing Fergie, we're out. Peace. We're done. I'm going to check in with you guys a couple more times before we get to the numbers. So if you want the numbers, just fast forward to the end of the video. Because, yeah, probably going to be checking in with you guys periodically on this shift. It's not going to be one of the quick weekly review videos. It's going to be a vlog style one. I got some people telling me to just shut up and get to the information. And, well, no. It's my channel. No, but really, this is more of a vlog. So if you don't like vlog style, I try to give information in the vlog and in the kind of just follow me around on my daily stuff. Try to give some information and talk about subjects that, you know, that I know about or that I care about. But yeah, I'm not a information channel. I'm not a teaching channel. You might get some knowledge dropped on you occasionally, but for the most part, you guys just riding along with me being silly in the truck. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do today. We'll get to the numbers in a little bit. All right, peace. All right, guys. So we're halfway through the night and had to add some fuel in. So yeah, that's what where we're at for the night. Kind of scary. There's an accident up on the highway, just right above our yard here at Silva Trucking, and they got the road closed down, and there's no more fire trucks or ambulances. So I'm assuming it's a fatality, and it's just sad, man. Pray for the people, pray for their family. Anyway,
seems like that there's always like not always, but it seems like there's accidents fairly often right here near this off ramp and overpass. I don't know why. It's pretty nondescript. There's no real reason for it, or maybe it's just I see more of them because we're always right here at the yard. But anyway, halfway through the night, guys, I just needed to check in real quick because I haven't talked to you guys. Those first 2 loads went by quick. We're on track to beat the clock, the 16 hours. So we got to hustle though. I can't make any more video. I just got to run. Well, I can talk to you guys while I'm driving, but I'll probably wait till the sun comes up and talk to you guys then. All right, cool. Peace. All right, so I haven't been a very good vlogger today, but as you guys can see, the sun is out. Sun's out, guns out. No, but we just dropped our last load. We gotta book it back to the yard so that we can try not to be illegal. We're gonna at least get past the scale within our 16 hours. There's a scale in Santanella, California, and it's usually open during the day, closed at night. So we came when I was coming down, it was closed, but on my way back north, it should be open. And so anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit, give you guys a little bit of driving footage. I didn't bring all my cameras today. Well, one camera besides my phone, so I can't do the 2-angle thing like I've been doing. I kind of like those videos. They take a little while to edit, but the audio is pretty good. You get a couple different angles to switch back and forth. When I talk with my hands, you guys can see it. I don't know. Just seems to break it up a little bit for me. I'm kind of ADD, so I need things to be like moving. But anyway, yeah, I'll chat to you guys in a little bit. Sound good? Sounds good. All right.
All right. So this is kind of cool. We got the sun behind us for once. You know, driving. We're always driving west in the afternoons into the sunlight. So it's nice driving west in the morning time and not having to drive into the sun. Kind of nice. But anyway, this week was lame, guys. This week was lame. So we'll get to the numbers when I get to the yard. But I'll just tell you right now, I only worked 3 days this week: Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. So when you work nights, it really stinks to start and stop like that, because you flip your schedule, then flip it back, then flip your schedule, then flip it back, and flip your schedule. It's just snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. Another Office reference, if you guys don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to flip and flop back and forth on the schedule, nights to days and nights to days. And I try to kind of like stay up late and sleep in, even on my days off, just so that I'm not switching so drastically. But on a day like this, where I'm working pretty late compared to normal. I mean, you guys can tell by how much the sun's out that I'm working well past sunrise, which is my normal time. I like to be home and in bed and all that. So anyway, yeah, that's how this week went. It was just a flipping and flopping of schedules, and we'll go ahead and catch up with you back at the yard, and I'll break down the numbers with 3 days of work, and I'll let you guys know what this terrible, no good month has for us. It's already the 19th, so next week will be like the last full week of February. So this month sucked. A couple weeks ago, I titled the video "This Week Sucked." Well, I can just sum it up for the whole month now. This month sucked. But anyway, I'll get the numbers to you guys when I get back to the yard. Hopefully, you guys have stuck around this far into the video and listened to me ramble a little bit, and check out some of the driving footage. And yeah, hopefully you guys want to actually hear the numbers. I don't know how many people actually want to hear the numbers, because the numbers are kind of just haven't been that great. It's not like numbers I'm proud of or anything. It's not like I'm puffing my chest out when I tell you guys these numbers. It's barely paying the bills, but it's better than not paying the bills, I guess. So yeah, catch up with you guys in a little bit.
All right, so once again, I was pretty bad at vlogging today. What happened was I got tired. And when I get tired, I go into like full on talking on the phone, listening to music mode. And I gotta just get myself going. But if the authorities are watching, we definitely beat the clock. 100% we beat the clock. We've stayed under 16 hours. The logbook says so. But it was a long day, and so anyway, you guys are gonna have to wait for the numbers even longer, because I gotta go home, I gotta get a little bit of sleep, I gotta take a little nap, and then I promised the wife a date night. We had planned it and scheduled it and had it planned from a long time ago, and it's too late to cancel, even though the dispatch I got last night was less than ideal. And actually, everyone else is working tonight. I'm probably the only guy that's going to be off out of the whole, group of owner-operators that run the haul that I'm on. So I'm kind of leaving some guys, out to dry a little bit. I'm dropping the ball. So anyway, but I just can't do anything about it. We already spent the money and can't get a refund for the stuff. Anyway, so it's set in stone. It's set in stone. So because of that, I gotta go home and take a nap. I gotta try my best to not be a complete jerk while I'm taking my wife out on the date night. And for me to not be a complete jerk, I need a little nap. I need a nap. I need to try and cheer myself up, perk myself up with some caffeine. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do instead of editing a video and doing all that. So you guys are just gonna have to wait for the numbers. One more clip, and actually one more day. Normally I do it on Fridays, but you know what? It's just not gonna happen today, guys. My wife's more important than you. Sorry. Yeah, so you guys will be watching this on Saturday most likely, or at least I'm gonna release it on Saturday. You can watch it whenever you want to. But anyway, so the numbers, I will figure them out and record them on Saturday night, and the video will drop sometime after that. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna go try to spend some time with my wife, my bride, the bride of my youth, and yeah, try and make sure she feels as loved as she is. Make sure that she gets to experience just how much I appreciate her. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and that's all I have to say. Skip to the next scene and you'll see the numbers. All right, guys, you guys ready for the numbers? All right, cool. The numbers are brought to you by Goon the Glorious t-shirt company. Google them, look for them on Instagram, check them out. Brand new company, awesome. It's my brother's company. I'm not really like endorsed by anyone or anything. I just like to support the brand, you know what I mean? So the numbers, we just pulled over on a little turnout right here of Vista Point. If you're on I-5 and you're on a Vista Point, you might not want to unlock the doors to your truck, because those are known as pickle parks around here. Yeah. But up here in the mountains, Vista Point is just a nice place to get a good view. See that? But anyway, so we just stopped. The wife and I, we're on our little date, getaway one night thing, just to kind of yeah, enjoy each other and love one another. And she's shaking her head. That wasn't like a double entendre. It wasn't meant to be anyway. All right.
Oh boy.
So the numbers. This has gone on too long. This video, it's a terrible one. Oh, we got wind. We got all these cars. All these cars decided to come at the same time. So it's yeah, it's gonna be loud. So I just gotta talk louder, which I'm okay with. I'm used to yelling into the microphone all the time. But all right. So we had a pretty bad week. 3 days of work total. My Friday was a long day, helped make up for it a little bit, but the truck grossed somewhere around, and actually I don't have the exact amount because I don't know what the last load paid me, because it's a new load to a new customer, it went down to a new area for us. It's a different lane than I'm used to, so we'll see how much that one pays, but I kind of just estimated it based on what my guess is, based on like kind of the rate per mile that we usually get for those types of runs. So the truck last week, 3 nights of work, it was only shoot, how many loads was it? It was 6 loads. What was that? Was that a bee or a fly? Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
All right. This is not good video.
Quality. This is lots of just.
This is.
Gems,
I'm here for your entertainment.
gems and quality.
$2,600, guys. Around $2,600. So normally I would make about $1,200, but I did that thing again where I pushed some fuel to next week. So hopefully I'll make closer to $1,400 take home. And remember, I'm renting a truck, so I don't have any shop bills, repairs or maintenance bills to worry about. I'm you know, paying kind of a lot for a truck rental, but it's a full maintenance or whatever you want to call it, lease, where they take care of all that stuff. So in that way, it allows me to make less money. If I was really running my own truck, like when I get my new truck, if I have weeks like this, I mean, it's just gonna kill us, because yeah, it costs, you know, what, $350 to $450 to change the oil in the truck, and unless you're doing it yourself, then you save, you know, $100 or $150, but still, it's expensive to run a truck. And then you're wearing out your tires. You gotta set money aside for tires and all that stuff. And so right now I'm not setting any money aside for anything, so my net check is basically my take home that I use for our family. But the rest of the time, man, when I'm like as an owner operator, I would need to be netting quite a bit more than, you know, $1,200 to $1,400. So anyway,
Sorry, dangerous pass on the
yeah.
road. Sorry.
So anyway, guys, those are the numbers. Not very many loads, not very much money, not very much take home. So not a lot of revenue to the truck, not a lot of take home money, but we'll pay our bills, we'll make it happen. And man, we're counting down the days till we can get out and run on our own authority and try to make something more of this season of slowness. You know, when you only got so many customers and so many refineries you can pull from, and you know, the dispatcher is trying to split it up between, you know, so many guys, so many trucks that have bills and shop bills, and you know, there's guys that have put thousands of dollars on credit, you know, to the owner of the carrier, and so they're trying to get them, you know, their money back by keeping them busy. So that kind of stuff is just part of the game, and I can't wait till I can be kind of on my own and in charge of my own destiny. So this week is another reason, another week where it's like, man, if I was on my own, you know, yeah, there's gonna be slow seasons, but I'm just gonna be running as hard as I can, you know, picking up whatever loads I can, going wherever I need to go to make money. You know, even though it's not crazy out here, you know, there's not tons of loads to where we're making a killing, there's still enough loads for guys to make a living. So anyway, love you guys, peace out. We are going to go home and see our babies now. Yes. And yeah, have a good weekend. See ya.